Okay, howdy. It's been a minute. So, I just got finished recording almost all of New Game Plus Chapter 1. Here's the thing though, I did not have the record button on. So we actually lost some dialogue. We lost some unique dialogue, nothing that's too important. We just get a little bit of a note before the Attack the Dam Complex mission um, that the Rubicon Liberation Front has varied up their tactics a little bit and is hiring more independent mercenaries, which is a lead in for some of the changes to this route. Um, Unfortunately, there's just not a lot I can do about the dialogue we lost. We're going to touch on the major missions for Chapter 1 via replay, because that's about all we can do. You might be about to see that dialogue, and that depends on how dedicated I am feeling to getting that dialogue. There are ways I can get it. And if you do see that dialogue, congratulations. I went out of my way to do something very stupid. Um, but if not, sorry. Sometimes it happens this way. But as you can see, we're already on Attack the Watch Point. So nothing we can do about it. Most of the dialogue this far has been the same though. Alright, let's jump into the replay mission menu and we're gonna hit up the important notes.
One new message.
I see you're back, 621. The Corps see the Liberation Front as a hindrance to expanding their coral survey. But to the Rubiconians, your actions are only helping the Corps with their invasion. It's just a job, 621. All of it. Michigan, about leaving 621 with the Red Guns.
Handler Walter, forgot to mention something. The Liberation Front's changing the strategy. Been cozying up to independent mercs.
Great news, if it means more work for 621.
They can try whatever tricks they want. The Red Guns are ready to smash some heads.
One new message.
About the tester AC you downed. That was being shipped to the Red Guns, Balam's in-house AC squad. They're Balam's main force, and its members are no amateurs. Remember who you're messing with.
One new message.
Raven, your work on the Strider deserves commendation. I am thrilled to have issued you the request. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Archivist Group's mercenary liaison. V8 Pater, at your service. I think I'll enjoy doing business with you.
Alright, since you haven't seen it before, let's take a look at Potent Pastel, our new AC. This is actually a special variation of Potent Pastel just for this mission. Normally it's going to be running with the Santai generator, but we needed the extra weight for the ash meat for this mission, so you'll see why. But it's got just the VP-44D head, the Mind Alpha chest piece, the VP-46D arms, and the VP-422 legs. I believe we've seen the legs before, and I believe I've mentioned that the Mind Alpha chest piece is one of my favorite ones in the game. The VP-46Ds here... Oh, wrong buttons. They're just really good at both firearm specialization and melee specialization. They lose out on kinetic and explosive defense over it, but I think it's just honestly one of the best sets of arms in the game. Also, I should touch on the fact that the Zimmerman has gotten a nerf. It is past the 1.04 patch. This is Regulations 1.3, I believe. The Zimmerman is not quite as overwhelmingly powerful as it used to be. However, it's still very powerful. It's still one of my favorite weapons in the entire game. Additionally, tragically, boost kick has been nerfed a little bit, but you know, I'm not going to stop using it. So
Got a job for you, 621. You're joining an operation planned by Balaam HQ. Check the briefing.
Heard the good news from Walter, did ya? Good. Sit your ass down and listen. Balaam's moving in on the Gallia Dam Complex, one of the Liberation Front's bases. The objective is to destroy their lifeline and make those sacks of shit beg for mercy. I'll be sending 2 good-for-nothing maggots from the Red Guns, Gun 4 Volta and Gun 5 Iguazu. You're just gonna be tagging along on ass-wiping duty. I'm assigning you the call sign Gun 13, a lucky little number that just became available. Gun 13, sound off! Good enough. Now go get ready! We're going on a field trip, kiddo!
Now you might notice, we've done this mission before. This is indeed attack the dam complex, but if you'll take a look, this isn't something you can see the first time you're playing it. But if you'll take a look, that across from Chapter 1, above where it says attack the dam complex, it says alt mission. Let's see, you can probably see my cursor, right? Yeah, right there. So alt missions are missions that appear to be the original mission, until something happens in them that is different. They're kind of a big surprise the game pulls on you, and I think this one's a very fun one, though it's also one of the hardest missions in the game, hence why we've got the Ashmead and the specialized build just for this mission. But let's give it a shot.
Gun 13, huh? I'll stick with 621. Don't let the Red Guns teach you bad manners.
Wouldn't dream of it, boss.
Main system activating combat mode.
Balaam Group AC Squad Red Guns reporting for duty. Commence mission. Attack! Get in there, you maggots!
Great. An independent merc. Who's the wise guy who decided the Red Gun should be taking care of some freelancer?
Who gives a shit? We'll handle this mission ourselves. One target destroyed.
Hey, freelancer. But no one even told you why we're here. Well, us real Red Guns are gonna go climb the wall. This is just target practice. When we're done, the locals' little base is next.
Gun 5, can't take yourself away from chatting with a tag-along? Why don't you start a sewing club together and stitch that damn mouth of yours shut?
Two targets destroyed.
How about that? Guess you're not a total amateur.
That takes care of the frontline MTs.
That was just the warm-up. Look alive, maggots!
Wait, 621. I'm receiving a coded transmission.
Are you?
Raven, I represent the Rubicon Liberation Front. Our request is simple. We want you to take out the 2 Red Guns. Our compensation will be double Balaam's offer, awaiting your response.
Interesting. Your call, 621.
Always happy to get paid.
Your cooperation is appreciated, Raven.
621. We've received a friendly ID tag from the Liberation Front. Let's not waste their firepower.
So the strategy is that we really need to take out Iguazu ASAP. He's going to be a real threat if we don't. And we're going to wait until we've got an opportune moment to do this.
What the hell are you doing? Damn it.
To one-shot them.
Bad. Freelancer got lucky.
Iguazu!
Get
How
fucked,
many ranks
Iguazu.
below you is Gun 13? You can count, right? Don't take too long figuring it out. It's a lot.
You dumbass, Iguazu.
You talk the talk, but you can't walk the walk.
Unfortunately, we cannot do the same to Volta.
Something else.
Volta's got more HP.
Where did Michigan find this freak?
Those legs have 10,000 AP on their own. It's incredible.
AP at 50%.
I'm losing control of my machine. No choice but to withdraw.
I'm proud that looked easy,
Confirmed. Gun 4 and Gun 5 eliminated.
but that took like an
Bill you
hour
for the AC repair for
last time.
Michigan.
You've ruined our little field trip, Walter. I'll be billing you for tuition fees, too.
Maybe the best I've ever done on this mission, honestly. Oh hey, and we got the S rank. Since this is a replay of the mission through the replay menu specifically, we get ranked, as you can see down here. This doesn't show up when you're playing missions just for the campaign. So it is nice to have gotten confirmed that that was indeed one of the best times I've ever played this mission, because we got the S rank for it. It's worth noting that I believe that both Iguazu and Volta are log hunt targets, so you do get a little bit of points for that, though we didn't unlock anything from them.
You must be the handler, I presume, for the independent mercenary Raven.
Honored to make your acquaintance, V2 Snail.
I understand you want to join Operation Wall Climber. You do realize that disposing of some Liberation Front garbage hardly qualifies you. Know your place, you meager dog sitter. The answer is no.
I hear you're deploying V1 again. Must be rough only having one good pilot to rely on.
Oh? Are you suggesting your dog can take Freud's place?
You'll see. Just give us the chance.
Very well, then. We're also deploying V4, who's been equally brazen of late. Let's see how they both perform.
One new message.
You got lucky, Merc. So, you got a nice punch in. Go buy a lottery ticket. The Red Guns are going to be first over the wall. Have fun watching from the sidelines.
This request comes straight from Arquebus headquarters. They want you to assist with a mission the corporations are calling Operation Wall Climber.
This is V2 Snail, leader of the Vesper 2nd Squad. I will chair the briefing for this mission. This is an operation of my own design. Consider it a privilege to be called to participate. You will be attacking the Wall, a key trading outpost fortified by the Rubicon Liberation Front. The rabble have formed a defensive line comprised of artillery and MT squads. Break through the line, then make your way to the top of the wall. There you shall find the Juggernaut, a mobile heavy artillery platform. Destroy it. V4 will also be participating in this mission, infiltrating through a separate route. However, be aware that Balaam has also taken a crack at the wall, only for their vainglorious hopes to be dashed. Do try not to die like a dog out there.
Alright, Operation Wall Climber. You remember Operation Wall Climber. As a note, in case I didn't get that dialogue from Methods, after we do attack the dam complex and side with the Rubicon Liberation Front, Iguazu does send us a pouty little message telling us to go buy a lottery ticket because we got lucky. Honestly, we did kind of get lucky, but fuck Iguazu. Anyway, Operation Wall Climber, because I think it's important enough to the plot to show it off.
Your objective is to take the Liberation Front fortress, the Wall. Show them you're worth the credits, 621.
Main system activating combat mode.
Alright, no reason to mess around this time.
We'll start by clearing the way for Arquebus. Take out the Gatling cannons protecting the city, and the Baus Tetrapod MT further in. There's heavy fire coming from up top. 621, keep an eye out for cover.
You'll never climb the wall, Corporation dog! Coral! Abide with Rubicon!
Gatling cannons destroyed. The friendly MT
Get to see the
squad will
laser
take care of
dagger
this.
in action.
Forged in ash! We stand as one! Die, mercenary!
City defense squad! There's an AC behind us!
Corporate
Baus Tetrapod MT eliminated. That significantly reduces the threat in the city. Access the bulkhead and break into the wall. Confirmed. You're inside the wall. Be prepared for close quarters combat.
The laser dagger is pretty fun. It has a very fast recharge rate, so you can use it as frequently as you need to, basically.
You're fast.
Like
Guess
so.
you're sharper than they'd say. I'll have to step up my own game.
A numbered Vesper. He's an elite. But remember, even Balaam couldn't crack the wall. Don't count on him too much.
enemy attack! Can you send backup? We're taking too much fire!
Oh, I was gonna sword him. I guess I shouldn't have kicked him. So, I think it's worth noting that we know at this point that Rusty is part of the Rubicon Liberation Front and has infiltrated the Vespers. So it's worth asking, why exactly does Rusty abandon us in this mission? Is it because Snail actually gave him an order to, or does he go off on his own, hoping for us to get killed? I don't think there's any way to determine that for real.
621. I've dispatched a supply Sherpa. Make sure you resupply.
Based on what we've seen before from recovering his logs after this mission in New Game, I think that it probably is an order from Snail because Rusty's in deep cover. But it's something to think about. Hi, Rusty.
You must be Raven. One of the infamous handler Walter's hounds.
That's me. Of course, we know that Rusty knows a lot of what's going on Rubicon.
You ready to climb the wall?
For some reason, he considers us another threat to Rubicon.
That's the
I don't know
Juggernaut.
why.
Heavy mobile cannon. I wouldn't recommend taking it head on. It won't be able to keep up with Steel Haze. I'll distract it while you hit its blind spot. That's the stuff. Walter knows how to pick 'em.
2 repair kits remaining.
This is V4. Understood.
No, you don't.
Raven, I just got an update from Snail in command. We've got enemy reinforcements incoming. If I don't intercept them, we're both toast. Hate to leave you like this, but you'll have to finish without me.
Already did.
Confirmed. Juggernaut destroyed. Operation Wall Climber is a success. That pilot, Rusty, it seems he knew who you really are. It won't matter. I've taken that contingency into account.
Oh, hey, another S-Rank.
One new message.
We're war buddies now. I think I should tell you something. During Operation Wall Climber, Arquebus was planning to sacrifice you. The plan was to use independent mercenaries to clear the way so that the Vespers could step in and take over. But instead, you took the wall. Both the higher-ups and the Rubiconians are going to remember the name Raven now. As will I. Got a job for you, 621. This request comes from the Rubicon Liberation Front.
Raven, there's a mission I'd like you to take on. We have authorized a solo helicopter sortie to rescue a group of imprisoned comrades. There are 3 to rescue in total, including some particularly significant personnel. Raven, we hope our struggle will inspire you to aid the Liberation Front's cause. Coral, abide with Rubicon.
Alright, we've got our first new mission for New Game Plus. If you side with the Rubicon Liberation Front in the Attack the Dam Complex mission, you can take prisoner rescue. This replaces the mission where you search for reports on Rusty's AC. Which you might remember, that's where we take out little Z, actually, which is going to be relevant, turns out. We've got a specials configuration just for this mission, with a Curtis, the Moonlight, Songbirds, and a 4-cell missile launcher, because that's all we could hold.
Looks like switching sides at Gallia left an impression on the Liberation Front. Guess we have you to thank for this job.
Sure do.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Escort the Rubicon Liberation Front's transport helicopter.
We appreciate your support, Raven. We have to rescue our captured comrades. Failure is not an option. Coral, abide with Rubicon.
Liberation Front chopper and an escort AC. They must be here for their friends. Intercept.
Unlike almost every other escort game in video games, almost all the enemies that show up in this mission are actually in this mission. We can go fight them before they become relevant to the mission, which is pretty great. Makes this mission a lot better than most any other escort mission in any game I've ever played. By the way,
You came for me. Sorry to keep you waiting, Saeed. I'm okay. Still alive, at least. A little rest, and I'll pay him back.
Heading for the next site, Raven. Keep us covered.
it's good to know that little Z survived this time. But we can circumvent a lot of threats in this mission if we simply are more aggressive.
Landing at Site B. Extracting Comrade Messin. Raven, keep watch.
Enemy sighted.
What? No. We've extracted Comrade Messin. But we were too late.
Damn it. Not mess up.
Heading to the last site. Just a little more, Raven.
The coral wells are the Rubiconian's lifeline. He must have refused to talk.
That's unfortunate. Rip to Mesa.
Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
We don't have to do perfectly in this mission, so the helicopter hasn't taken any damage yet. But it certainly helps if we do.
We're at Site C. Extracting Comrade Father Domayan. He's the last one. We're counting on you, Raven.
No problem. I believe that's everything. That log hunt target is way out of the way, and is a really big pain to take out at any point in this mission. We actually missed it the first time
Father
through.
Domayan has been extracted.
Thank goodness you're safe, Father. Coral abide with Rubicon.
You don't know what you're saying, girl. There'll be nothing left but dying embers.
Mission accomplished. Leaving the combat area.
621. New enemy confirmed.
That's a Red Gun's AC.
Escorting a prison break all alone. You're daring, I'll give you that. But I've fried bigger fish than you.
That's Gun 2 Nile. The Red Gun's deputy commander, and the brains to Michigan's muscle.
It's too dangerous to force our way through. Raven, secure the escape route.
Yeah, have to make sure that the MTs are not harassing the helicopter too much.
shoulder ammunition at 30%.
Lost your nerve?
Hardly.
Pathetic, Gun 13. What did Michigan see?
AP at 50.
No wonder Michigan took a shot into you. Confirmed. Gun 2 Nile is down. Well done, 621.
They won't have anything left to throw at us now. Thanks for the support, Raven.
No problem.
1 repair kit remaining.
Confirmed. The chopper has exited the combat zone. Mission accomplished. Raven, a symbol of resolve. But mark my words, there will be nothing left but dying embers.
I wonder what gives him that impression. Oh hey, another S rank.
One new mess.
Let me thank you again, Raven. We couldn't have rescued our comrades without your help. Father Dolmayan is a key figure to the movement. A great choral warrior who witnessed the fires of Ibis, and a guide to us all. But now it seems like he's... No, I shouldn't. He carries a heavier burden than any of us. Oh, and a personal note before you go. Thanks for saving Zayi. I owe you one.
Long time no see, Walter. Looking good for a change. I see you've got a new augmented human. What happened to 617 and the rest?
Their jobs. They did what it took to get us here.
Huh. So how's the newcomer doing?
Adequately. But Gen 4 augmentation can be unstable. We need to choose our battles. How's things on your end?
I found the data our friends left behind. There's something promising in the watch point.
One new message.
I see you're back, 621. About the coral well that was found at Baus Arsenal number 2. That was just a drip coming from an underground vein, and it won't last long. It's not the coral we're searching for. One more thing. I've sent you your next job. This one isn't from the Corps or the Liberation Front. You'll see when you check the briefing.
And that's pretty much where we left off. Next time we're going to be doing Attack the Watchpoint, and also probably the entirety of Chapter 2, because y'all know Chapter 2's real short. Shouldn't take as much time at all, especially since we've got generators that let us skip most of the first mission. Man.